curry. Go on now. I mean, na all the belly don't curry.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your girl Babbzy here. Quick video blog today. I was supposed to drop this blog last week, but then this whole Paris attack thing happened. And then I couldn't do the video because everybody was spazzing and bugging out, talking about slavery and French and all these other things. So I was staying off social media because I don't go on social media when stuff like this happen because I stay away from negativity. And when it gets to that magnitude, I'm just like, hell no. So I don't really engage and get in conversations and stuff. So I was kind of laying low this week. But these situations happened in the Caribbean last week, and I said I need to talk about them because we as a region need to get on the same page. I got so many messages about these topics, and people are like, Babbzy need to say something, Babbzy need to do something, and I'm like, I told you all, I don't even want to be involved in this shit no more. But realistically, when I saw some of the comments on Facebook and saw some of the interaction, I'm like, I need to say something. Realistically, we as a region in the Caribbean have a fucking problem, and we need to address it like ASAP. So that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video blog. But before I get into the video, if you have not subscribed to my Instagram, make sure you go and get there now, Strictly Babbzy, as well as my fan page, Babbzy at large. It's the one with the blue check mark because, yeah, we jiggy over there, you understand? So, you know that this situation occurred in Jamaica. So this video, you're going to probably see a lot of people, ignoramuses, coming in and talk about, talk about my country. Like, it's going to be a lot of that. Ignore them because we need to address this. This is fucking serious now. We have a problem. So last week, this male, because I can't call him a man, he decides he wants to upload this video of him having sex with somebody. Now, you know, on Facebook, you might see porn here and there, but this person uploaded the video having sex. The person he was having sex with was 15 years old and he's 25. So automatically it's like red flag, statutory rape. So to me, I'm thinking to myself, well, what kind of goat cunt is this that he would actually feel like this is something he's gonna get props from and upload it onto Facebook, because you do know that you're committing a crime by having sex with a minor. But what baffled me even more was the man them that ran in on the thread and they were like, yo, y'all forget work, anything after 12 is lunch, and if there's grass on the field, you have to play ball. And I'm like, yo, what kind of fucking perverted rascal society is, what's going on in Jamaica that this kind of thing is what people talking about? That is some fucking perversion, yo. Real talk, man. Like, that's some frightening shit. Not all Jamaicans think like that. I'm not saying that they are. The Jamaicans, I tell you, I grew up around outstanding citizens of society Jamaicans. My accountant is Jamaican. My real estate agent is Jamaican. These motherfuckers running around in Jamaica right now, they motherfucking lost. Because to me, you must understand what statutory rape is. And I got the impression that nobody on the thread understood realistically what statutory rape is, because she came back another day and this and that. Hi, hello, full stop. Let's go back. Heal up, reel up, bring it back, come rewind. Statutory rape is when you as an adult engage in any form of sexual activity with a minor. What is a minor? In your country, it probably might be 18, it might be 17. Depends on the country that you're in. But most civilized nations in the world have a statutory rape clause in their criminal law books, because you're not to be a fucking adult climbing on top of somebody's child. Now, the fact that you are in Jamaica uploading this video, feeling like there's nothing wrong with that, there's a real disconnect and understanding what you should and should not be doing sexually. So let's just make this clear. People, if you are an adult, you are to have sex with an adult. You're not to have sex with a minor. Full stop. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. If them can't vote, if them can't drive, if them can't buy alcohol, if them can't buy cigarettes, you should not be having sex with them. Period. If they're in a school uniform, you should not be having sex with them. There's no confusion in this matter. I don't understand why you have buts and buts and buts. But if she looks big for her age, the onus is on you to find out how old she actually is or he actually is, because you will be the one in violation of some criminal laws, not them. Okay? Same way if you give your car keys to some minor and they go and crash and kill somebody, you will be charged because you are the adult and you are supposed to be the one that has sense. Now, I don't know why in Jamaica they're looking at it like, well, she came back and this and that. She could have come back 1,000,001 times. That is statutory rape. That's why these laws have been put to protect our children from fucking perverts like Wanna. Now, I am, again, not saying that all Jamaicans feel this way, because the majority of the people who messaged me were from Jamaica, and they're like, Babbzy, say something on this, please. But I find it highly ironic that the Prime Minister of Jamaica is a woman, and she's not more vocal about protecting women and children. Crimes against women and children is just kind of like, and now there's discussion about lowering the sexual age of consent. I think somebody needs to send this video to Portia Simpson Miller so she can understand how you handle these kinds of situations, okay? Because every nation has these kinds of situations. But in Canada, you're not going to see a 25-year-old go and upload a video of him having sex with a 15-year-old because they know better than that. They might hide and do it. But if they get caught, let me tell you what's going to happen to them. First, they're going to go to jail. They're going to probably have to go in protective custody because they can't go on the range with a regular man them because they're going to get raped. Full stop. And we know this. You will get raped for raping a child. They don't even care. They're not even going to ask what happened. Secondly, you're going to go on a sex registry list if you are charged, which you probably will end up being charged and convicted. And what that means is you're going to have your name on a list. Wherever you move, your neighborhood is going to know that you raped somebody's child. Wherever you work, they're going to know you raped somebody's child. Very, very, very serious thing to run away from, right? That's why rapes are down around here, because the punishment is fucking steep. It's not a bag of thing where you go into the friggin' police station and people are like, are you sure you were raped? What were you wearing? You sure you wasn't leading them on? The Caribbean needs to start taking these things a little bit more fucking seriously. And I think that these women prime ministers especially need to start looking into this and be like, you know what? No means no. Children means no. And a whole new campaign to educate these youths in Jamaica running around feeling that they can go and fuck people's children. Because you're cutting your society off at the fucking knee. If you're raping kids and beating women and killing them when they get a new man and all kind of thing, people do double suicides and all kind of things. It's happening in Trinidad, it's happening in Barbados, it's happening everywhere. There's something not connecting. And I'm going to say this to you, I don't care how you feel. If you are an adult and you have any sexual urge for a child, you are sick. There's something wrong with you. That is not normal. You should not be getting an erection to a 12 or 13-year-old. You have a problem and you need to get help. Now, speaking about prime ministers, the Prime Minister of St. Vincent, Ralph Gonsalves, is in some bacchanalery because some sex tape was released of him. And again, we face these situations all over the world. Every country, no country is immune to some perverted fucking man sexting and wanking off on the phone to some young child, right? However, it was the response that the Vincies came with that made me fucking alarmed when they were like, leave him alone because election time is coming. Hi, hello. Are the allegations true or false? Have they been investigated? Yes or no? Do not jump up and talk about election December 9th, Vincies, and just give this man a bly, feeling like, oh, well, they're just coming after him because they're on the X of the other political party. You guys can't be this fucking dumb. Like, it's baffling to me that the ignoramus flock behind politicians or fucking religion. You cannot possibly be like, oh, let him slide because he's the leader of my political party. Are you for real? So you're supposed to just let a little predator walk around violating? There's been sexual violence allegations against this man in the past already. People are like, oh, it's this and it's that. You need to make sure if it is true or false. Because you see out here, when they go on that campaign trail and some sex talks that they violate and assault somebody start to come up, enough of them just have to fucking drop out the race in the campaign. But all of a sudden now, we giving the blight, oh well, yeah, well, whoever he sex talks to on the phone in his spare time is his business. Hi, hello, no it's not. Oh, all of us have a dark past. Oh, no, all of us don't. I never raped nobody. I never sexually assaulted nobody. I never statutory raped nobody. Don't talk like that. That is not the way you need to be looking at things. You need to be sure that the leader of your nation is not abusing his powers and feeling up women and wanking off to people's children. That is what you need to do. And I find it highly alarming that in St. Vincent, that is 4th in the world for rapes per capita, that you guys would be quick to slide under the rug the prime minister of your nation having allegations of sexual assault. These are things you need to fucking take serious. Because when you as a woman are walking on the road and you get raped, your political party ain't gonna be there to help your motherfucking ass. Because they don't live where you live. Them live in a big house out in back way. Don't fool your fucking self behind these politicians and fucking these religious people. Because in the Caribbean, I find that either you're dumb behind politics or you're dumb behind religion. And there's a very small few that don't get stupid behind them and you oppress them people. You stifle them. You don't want them to talk and you don't want them to have an opinion. And you know what they do? They leave. And those are the people that can help your nation because they're not blinded and they're not goat cunts. Vinci's, you need to make sure that this man Rolf Gonzalez ain't feeling up people and fucking fondling people and wanking off on the phone. He's married. He shouldn't be wanking off on the phone to no small girl. Hear what I tell you? Investigate that. Lastly, another video clip. 2 girls in their school uniform. One girl sitting down on top of the other girl. She's laying on her back and she's gyrating and walking up on this girl, basically simulating a sexual activity of riding this girl. Now, again, these things happen, right? It is the response that you guys fucking give that is alarming to me. I'm seeing comments like, oh, they're just children. Oh, we all did this in a day. Hi, hello, I've never rubbed my pussy on another girl's pussy in my entire life. Give me a lie detector test and I will pass it clearly. That's not normal. Girls going to school and dry humping each other on a desk. You don't see a problem with that? What is wrong with you people? Why have you just slipped to the friggin' depths of I don't even know what to call it, with your standards? What the fuck do you mean that that's normal behavior? 2 girls rubbing their pussy against one another in a classroom. What school y'all went to that was normal? Because I never seen that in my life. And I went to school. I went to elementary school, middle school, high school. Don't mind when they tell you that I dropped out of school. I went to university. I've never seen 2 girls rubbing their pussy on one another and people cheering them on and saying that's normal. What the fuck you guys talking about? Why you guys don't have an ounce of pride for yourself to be like, yo, we need to stop this. Stop embracing fuckery as culture. That's not our culture. A little boy walking up imitating Mr. Killer on a woman. Oh, he's dressed at home. That's not cute. Because that little boy is now going to think that women like me are a piece of meat. And he's going to come and want to do some disrespectful actions towards me. And then I got to go rip out the fucking trachea. The same way you raping these little girls, doing all this shit to them, and then when they're out in society with me, they're so angry, and I'm like, what are you so mad at? And it's like, you're just breeding a society of angry, fucking lost, and vexed people. And then you want to know why people getting shot and little baby getting shoot in a window and all kind of thing, people getting killed, a 6-year-old, 9-year-old now get fined, naked, killed in Jamaica. These things ever happened in Jamaica? I never saw stuff like this going on. Back in the day, Jamaican man used to bun out any crime against children and any crime against women and any crime against elderly. Yeah, I mean, all of a sudden I was like, oh yeah, this, that. Like, you all have slipped into some integer levels of depths of depression or some shit. And it needs to be investigated and looked at and addressed. I don't know how to do it. Because I's Babbzy. I ain't even a Bajan. I's a Canadian trying to be Bajan. So I can't help wanna, but you guys need to start going and putting pressure on your government officials, on the police, on whoever you think can help you protect your women, protect your children, get these fucking crime rates down, because the Caribbean is based off tourism. And if you think that day in and day out, tourists are gonna be reading these headlines and still wanna come and visit you, they're not gonna come. And then what's your alternative gonna be? Because I don't understand for the life of me how you guys could not see an adult and a minor having sex as a problem. Oh, but nothing. Do not touch nobody's child. If you know a big person fooping somebody's child, report it. police officers start taking these complaints more serious. Because when women come in and you're like, oh, well, what did you do to them? No, you need to be an actual police and not a soap opera fucking character. You lost your asshole self. If you don't know what to do, replicate from places that are doing it well. Ontario, Canada, Toronto. They've got it right. A lot of the shit that you have problems with, they got it right. If you want to replicate it, if you want to meet with the people down here so that you can do that, do that. But stop brushing these situations under the rug. Stop being like, oh, well, they're just saying that because he's on the head of the... Listen to me. You do not want your prime minister fondling and raping women. Even if it's alleged, investigate it and confirm that it's not true. The same way y'all was jumping up to Bill Cosby's defense like some fucking idiots. You don't know nothing that happened, but all of a sudden Cosby innocent. Take these fucking criminals serious. And if you don't want to friggin' see your society flourish, then don't listen to me. But at the end of the day, you have rapists running around, child molesters running around the place, and then you want to know why your society's doomed? It's gonna stay doomed until you open your fucking eyes and try and do something. Because at the end of the day, if you don't take any action, you're just as guilty as them. And if Ralph Gonsalves come and molest your child, you're gonna be screaming and no one's gonna be listening to you because they're gonna be like, yeah, whatever. These people know how to trick one because one is fucking goats. Whether they're a pastor, deacon, politician, they know you're dumb. They know you don't investigate shit. And they know that you're longing for something to believe in. And they will tell you any shit just to get what they need to get from you. And when you're friggin' in the ditch and you need help, they're not going to be there to help your ass. And motherfuckers like me that be trying to steer you right, you got shit to say about me. I'm telling you right now. Caribbean, we need to wake up. These crimes against children and women, they need to fucking stop. I don't know if we need to make a fucking Caribbean army, what we gotta do, but believe me, I ain't gonna sit and watch girls be friggin' ridiculed for having sex with an adult when they're children. That is not something that you need to be condoning. You need to be very irate about these types of situations. Anyhow, Babbzy gone. Got some things to do this week. My website's going to be back up and running tomorrow. I had a little virus trouble, you know, I don't know. Anyhow, strictlybabbzy.com is where all my videos for entertainment and the news about the industry is going to be. And then my IamBabbzy.com is where I'm going to be putting my daily posts, my daily thoughts, all that stuff that y'all just seem to love. Because you're like, Babbzy, I didn't know you could do videos and you could write, you know, I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that Negro in the alley. Yeah, I'm Superwoman. So I can do anything I want to do. But anyhow, folks, I got love, wanna have a good week. Stay out of trouble. Stop troubling people, fucking children, and making excuses. Take control of your own life. Double check that motherfucker's ID. My man Kevin ID in my phone. I see when he born and think. Next thing you know, he's 100. You understand? Lie.
Yeah. Righteousness exalted the nation. So he knows the right to do it. Not shall be spark with many strides. President Donald and Blender. Blend them.
Now, blow your nose and not your mind. I know that you are not blind, so please make up your mind. Mankind, if a man do wrong, and you do it too, judge is gonna beat you for true. There's an unseen eye watching you. Any little thing that you do, you and you and you.
Lord of mercy, yeah, you know the right thing, then you know if you do the wrong, because the wrong lead to destruction. You know the right